Hello guys, it's your amateur YouTuber again, Joshua, and I'm excited to let you know that after about 10 months of being in Canada, we bought our first home. Super excited, and I'll tell you how we did it right after this. Yeah, excited, super excited.
Good.
Super excited.
Now it all begins.
Now it all begins, yes. But yeah, thank you. So first of all, a disclaimer. I'm not a real estate agent, neither am I a mortgage broker. I'm just an amateur YouTuber. So whatever I say is based on my personal experience and does apply or will apply to people that have permanent residence or are Canadian citizens. Also, some of this does not apply to you if you have more than 20% of the required down payment for the house. So it's not every day you wake up, move to a new country, then decide to buy a home after about 10 months. Buying a home is a decision that usually takes some time. For my family and I, the idea of buying a home is something that we've been thinking about for the past 2-3 years while we're back in Hong Kong. We always knew that whenever we left Hong Kong, either we moved back to Australia or moved to a new country, we always wanted to buy a new home. We got tired of paying rent. For Canadian citizens and permanent residents, the minimum required down payment is usually 5% of the overall value of the home. So assuming you're buying a home that is going to cost you 500,000 Canadian dollars, the minimum down payment of 5% will be $25,000. Now also note you're required to have your down payment in your account for at least 3 months. In addition to having your down payment ready, you also have to provide evidence of where that money is coming from. Did someone give you the money? Did you save the money? Did you win that money? All of those will be required by your mortgage broker before your mortgage gets approved. So for a new immigrant, if you're coming in with that money, you will have to provide evidence of where you got that money in your country of origin before you immigrated to Canada. So if you pay less than 20% of the required down payment, the bank will be getting a mortgage loan insurance just to make sure they get paid if they don't end up paying back the money that you're going to borrow from them. Now, that loan insurance or mortgage insurance will be included in your monthly premium that you will be paying. So if you're from a country that puts a lot of emphasis on credit history, then you know that your credit score is definitely king. It gives you access to loan, to mortgage, to insurance, cheaper car insurance. It basically rules everything around you. So for us, the second thing we did when we arrived here was to start building on our credit history. So we opened a bank account, we got a credit card, we started using that credit card, and we started paying back that credit card too as well. Please take note of credit utilization. That will go a long way in helping you build your credit history from this to this, right? We also set up our utilities, such as electricity, gas, telephone, and internet. Now, the time when we applied for a mortgage, my credit history was around 760 to about 780. The pre-approval is just a way of knowing how much the banks are willing to borrow you based on your current circumstances, such as how much you're earning, how much down payment you have. Now for us, we started talking to the bank pretty early, just letting them know our intention, our decision to buy a home within a year. Now from the bank's perspective, you've been in Canada as a new immigrant for less than a year, and you are asking them to borrow you this much. Obviously we had difficulty convincing any bank, despite how much we were earning from a salary income perspective, to get us the money that we wanted. They wanted us to be here in Canada for at least a year or 2 years to get the kind of money that we were after. So we went for the best thing really, get a mortgage broker. I'm not sure how to do it from a mortgage broker perspective, but our mortgage broker was pretty much very good. You can do a bit of research online to find real estate agent across Calgary, but in a number of cases, I think the best one usually are through reference, through words of mouth. Now, if you go to any listing for houses on the internet, there's always a name of a realtor or a real estate agent that will be listed there. Now, the services of a real estate agent are usually free as a buyer from a buyer's perspective, but the seller or the builder usually pays the realtor or the real estate agent. So when you reach out to a real estate agent, they also like to understand what you're after, the kind of home that you want, what area you're looking at, and of course you have to let them know how much you got pre-approved for, so they would know the kind of houses to look for you. Now it's also important for you to find a real estate agent that understands your need, somebody that you have a relationship with, someone that will be there for you during the snow, during the rain, when it's hot, someone looking out for your best interest. If you don't feel that with your real estate agent, please find a different one. Now, if you've made it to this step, congratulations. Now comes the fun part, obviously, that requires a lot of time and effort from both yourself and your real estate agent. They will be sending you a lot of listings for homes for you to make selections. Now you select all the homes that you like, then they make an appointment for you to go and have a look. Now the view might take about 15 to 20 to 30 minutes, depending on what you're after and what you want to look at. And if you like any of the homes, do not be in a hurry in terms of making an offer. And don't be surprised too as well, you might get really overwhelmed and might forget some of the houses that you've looked at. So it's always a good idea to take photos, videos of all the homes that you've seen so you can go back, re-look at them again before making a decision. Now at some point you might have to make a decision around whether you want to buy an existing home in an established community versus going for a new build, a new homes. Now I'll be making a video talking about the difference between a new home and an existing home. So making an offer is just a negotiation really, going back and forth in terms of the pricing for the home till you get to a point where you as a buyer and the seller are comfortable enough with the price. It's like you're back in Hong Kong in the computer village trying to buy a phone. Forget about that. And if you find a place that you like and you make an offer and that offer has been accepted, you will be signing a conditional agreement letter. Now you will be providing this document as well as the building plan, assuming you're going for a new build, to your mortgage broker to get the mortgage approved. Now that is usually between 5 to 12 days by most builders. This is based on my experience. And within that period of waiting for your mortgage to be approved, both you and the seller can decide to pull out of the agreement. So after signing the conditional agreement letter, you'll be required to make a deposit of $1,000 just to show that you are interested in the place and they can put it on hold while they wait for you to get your mortgage approved. So in order to get your final approval from the bank, your mortgage broker will require the following information: an employment letter saying that you're still working for your organization, your current payslip, utility bills, your rental receipts if you're renting for her to know that you've been paying your rent, also a bank statement showing how you got your down payment, where that money came from. Now for new immigrant, if you're coming in to Canada with that money, you have to show a trace of where that money is coming from. Now if all goes according to plan, congratulations, you'll be getting a commitment letter from the bank showing how much your monthly payment is going to be, as well as the interest rate that they'll be calculating based on. They also charge you for CHMC insurance, assuming you're paying less than 20% for the home. And the next thing you have to do is to take that commitment letter to the seller or the builder if you're buying a new home, and you'll be finalizing and signing the final contract. So basically, they'll be waiving the condition off since you have your mortgage approved. Congratulations, you've gotten yourself a brand new home. Well, I want to give a shout out to Tracie, my mortgage broker. We've never met in person. She's never seen what I look like. We've just spoken on the phone and via email, and she got our mortgage approved. I'm so happy to have met Tracie. I'll put our details right below if you're looking for a mortgage broker in Calgary, Alberta, or probably in Canada. Also want to say a big thank you to Tyler from Excel Homes. He made the process so easy for buying a new home. Now, probably in Tyler's words.
Hey guys, my name's Tyler. I work for Excel Homes, been here for about 5 to 6 years. We build beautiful new homes built to your taste and your style. We build homes in the Calgary and surrounding area. Check out our website, excelhomes.ca, and you can find all our models, all the communities that we build in, and there will be a link down below to that website.
Also want to give a shout out to our real estate agent, Bright. Now, if you're looking for someone that is always going to be there for you, then Bright is probably the right person to speak with. I'll put his details below. I also want to recommend Barb. She makes amazing videos about the process of buying homes here in Calgary. She's also a real estate agent. I'll put her details right below. You should reach out to her if you're planning on buying a home in Calgary. It's going to be an exciting long wait for my family and I since we decided to go for a new home. According to our builder, it's going to take between 6 to 12 months for them to finish building the home, and I'm going to keep you updated every step of the way. Now, as always, if you like this one, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.